Amina, Queen of Zazu. She who brings cola brings life. In the 16th century AD, a great queen called Amina Sakiru ruled the Hasu people in West Africa. The Hasu kingdom was very well organized, and their cities were divided into wards and councils to make them easier to rule. Amina is also Aminatu was a Muslim princess of a royal family Zazua area in what is now the Zazira province of Nigeria. She was born around 1533 and is estimated to have died in 1610. Amina was the 24th Habe, as the rulers of Zazua were called. She is believed to have been the granddaughter of King Zazua Nahir and the eldest of three royal children. It is said in Africa that a chick that will control that that a chick that will grow into a cock can be spotted the very day it hatches. Amina was 16 years old when her mother, the powerful Bankwa Rungu, inherited the throne of Zazua. At an early age, Amina started to learn how to rule by taking care of her wards and council in the city. She trained herself to fight in the Zazua army during the reign of her mother, Bankwa, the teenage girl occupied with her battle skills, under the guidance of soldiers and the Zazua military. During that period, Zazua was in the center of important trade routes that connected North Africa with the southwest, as well as western Sudan. Her mother was a peaceful queen and brought great prosperity to the city. Amina had greater ambitions. Her younger brother, Karma, was succeeded to the throne after death of the mother, the Bankwa. When Karma died, Amina was next in line to become the ruler of Zazua. Within 3 months of inheriting the throne, Amina embarked on what was the first of her military expeditions. She stood in command of the immense military force and personally led the cavalry of Zazua, waging the battle continually throughout her course of her 34-year rule. This was because during the years between 2000 and 17,000, the warring parties continually attacked the neighboring territories of Jakun and Nupe to the south. In an effort to control trade and to expand, also became under attack and were defeated at various stages, mainly by the Mali Fulani Borno. Then the Empire of Songaya arose in the 16th century to dominate the trade in region. When it fell, Hasua states and others fought intermittently against each other for control of their trade routes. The citizens of Hasua land at the time were very advanced in the industrial arts and sciences, waning, weaving, and metalwork. While their neighbors were surrounded in areas mainly engaged in agriculture, Hasua people were very good at trade. They bought and sold goods such as leather, cola, cloth, salt, horses, and metal, but were restricted in areas controlled by hostile warlords. Amina wanted these warlords to allow Hasua to carry on with their business without hindrance. She also went to war against them in order to force them to become a part of Zazua and permit Hasua traders safe passage. Because of this, Hasua state grew to 3 times its size. Amina conquered the Chans as far as Kararafa to the north and Nupe in the south. According to all indications, she came to dominate much of the region known as Hasua land and beyond, and throughout an area Kashin Buchi prior to the settlement of so-called Guadara Hasua Kanu in the middle 1600s. Kashin Buchi in the modern times comprised the middle belt of Nigeria. In addition to Zazua, the city-states of the central Hasua land included Rano and Kanu, Dira, Gibur, and Katsina. It was during Amina's military campaigns for the purpose of increasing commerce that she became feared and famous. At one time, Amina dominated the entire area, along with associated trade routes connecting the western Sudan with the Egypt and East and Mali in the north. She collected tributes of kola nuts and male slaves subjects from her subject cities, as was the custom of people at the time, ultimately ruling an arrangement between the Hasua and the Fulani people brought the lasting peace to the region. Ganorua Amina. Amina was built walls in campaign territories that she conquered. These walls survived into modern times, thus her legacy extends into both culture and landscape in her Hasua states. Many of these walls were known as the Ganurwa Amina or Amina's walls. In the 20th century, the memory of Amina came to present in the spirit and strength of womanhood. For her military exploits, she earned praise of the name Amina Ya Barakwa Tasan Rana. Amina, the daughter of Nikatua, a woman as capable as a man. Is commonly believed that Amina died during a military campaign at Atigira near Bida in Nigeria. Amina's legacy is immense. Many stories have been told. Many stories of her have been told. Some, in fact, are fiction, and many myths have been told, transforming her into a huge inspiration and a legendary figure. Even though she is best known for her fierce fighting spirit, her wars, the introduction and the cultivation of kola nuts into the areas she conquered, Amina turned Hassa land into a wealthy state as a testimony to her greatness. A statue to a national arts theater in the state of Lagos in Nigeria honors her. An educational institution carry her name.
Thank you.